Welcome back to the Seller Promoter YouTube channel, and welcome back to some more comic book talk. So the other day, I wanted to go by the local comic book store to buy bags and boards. I'm sending something to my cousin. It's not comic book related, but I have found that when you're sending something sort of flat, this was a pennant. My cousin Kevin loves the San Francisco 49ers. And my wife and I were at this collector's show, and we saw like this really cool vintage 49ers pennant. And it's just like a little mini pennant that has the helmet and says San Francisco 49ers. And so I got it for him, and I wanted to find a way to send it to him where, of course, it doesn't get banged up in the mail. And I have found that when you're sending something flat like that, that is only this big, if it's a brochure or a pamphlet or you know, a magazine or whatever, that if you buy comic book bags and boards, they really protect them well. So usually what I will do is I will put a board in a bag, put the thing in there, and then put another board on the other side so it's sandwiched between, so it's really well protected. Tape that up, put that inside of sort of a cardboard envelope, so it just adds a little structure. Sometimes I'll even put multiple bags and boards. Anyway, so that's what I was doing. But of course, I was looking around the comic book store, and I came up to the $1 comic book bin. And I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to look through here, and I'm going to see if there were any Daredevils. Because as you know, my new quest has been to get a copy of the first 380 or whatever that first volume issues of Daredevil is. And that is sort of the goal. And when I went to the box and all the comics were kind of leaning forward and I pushed them back, the very first comic that I saw in the $1 bin is X Factor 100. Now, in X Factor 100, as you've heard me say before, Jimmy Madrox is one of my favorite characters. This is the death of Jimmy Madrox. Now, of course, you know, it's comics. But this was $1. And I was like, it's cheaper than when I originally bought it. And this is the foil cover, because back when they were doing all that, you know, that fancy stuff in the 90s, they were always putting foil covers and glow-in-the-dark covers and all that kind of stuff. And so when I saw this, I was like, it's $1. I got to get this. And then I started looking in the, they have a bin that's 2 comics for $1. And they had a bunch of other X Factor. And they had kind of the issues that lead up to this. So they had 97, they had 98. They didn't have 99, but they had the regular version of 100. And then they had this one, 146 is kind of when Multiple Man came back. You know, and it talks a little bit about X Factor, but like this was a completely different X Factor team. Havoc, Shard, Fix, Greystone, Archer, Madrox, I mean, he's in here, and Polaris. But anyway, I remember so much when this came out. I remember seeing it on the shelf, and I was like, what? The Return of the Multiple Man? So anyway, these were my pickups. This was, let's see, this was $2. This was $3. So yes, it has started again. I just bought these more or less to read again, because I did not have them. It's not like I'm going to go buy a whole collection. Oof, this artwork, this is definitely artwork of the time, and this is not my favorite style of artwork. But yeah, this is definitely that, I was still reading here, but I just remember not liking this artwork. And I am not an artist, so I should not, comment on other people's abilities. But I will just say that this art does not work for me. Death of Jamie Madrox. Anyway, I just thought I would show you a little haul I got this week. I gotta stay out of comic book stores is really what I gotta do. But this was so super fun to run it. I mean, really, it was like a sign when the very first comic book was this book, just because it was so, just, I don't know. It was just like, oh wow, that's quite a coincidence. All right, that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I really, really appreciate it. And I will talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.